It's like the Britney that I know was this confident, beautiful, in charge. Like to be that young and to have such like a commanding presence on stage. Like I just get chills talking about her. She was so beautiful, and like just her strength and her power. She has such like that feminine power. She was like feminine but powerful and aggressive. And what happened to her? They just like they fucking like ruined her. They ruined her life. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if this is your first time. My name is EllieArket. I am a psychic medium, a paranormal expert, a life coach, and founder of EllieArket Cosmetics. But yeah, I do everything. If you guys need to come to me for readings, go to EllieArket.com under services. I have different prices, blah, 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 blah. If you guys want to purchase the products, go to EllieArketShop.com. I currently have a 20% discount on everything because I think September 1st is a holiday, right? I'm not American, so I don't know. I mean, I am. What am I saying? I'm not American. I mean, I'm not. I don't understand American holidays because like I'm Persian and Turkish and we celebrate our own holidays, but I mean, I am an American. I am an American. Anyways, so I'm going to do a look of the day. I want to talk to you guys about Britney Spears as I do my makeup because I woke up this morning and I listened to the audio and it was really, really heartbreaking. And this isn't going to be the first time or the last time I'm going to be talking about her because I want to just like talk about her while I do my makeup. And then on my other channel, I have 5 YouTube channels. If you guys are interested in my other channels, just type in my name, EllieArket, all my channels come up. I want to do a reading on her, like an actual reading on her, just to see what the hell is going on. Because, you know, sometimes I feel like, you know, crazy people don't think they're crazy. Or is her story true? Because it's pretty freaking scary. It's almost like she was like a prisoner for like 15 years. But anyways, let's get into it. I'm going to start with my skincare. If you guys are not familiar with my products, I have vegan, organic, cruelty-free makeup and skincare. I have a 24 karat gold collagen serums, day and night serum, and retinol hyaluronic acid with vitamin E, avocado oil. This is like butter, the most hydrating face cream you'll ever need in your life. This 3 together will change your skin where you can look like me with no makeup. I have no makeup on. I did put my eyelashes on. You too can purchase my eyelashes there. Everything is vegan. Eyelashes are vegan. Everything's vegan, so there's no animal cruelty, cruelty-free, blah, 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 blah. So let's get going. So anyways, yeah, so I listened to it and the whole thing sounds like a fucking nightmare. I mean, the way she's talking about it, she's talking about how when the infamous paramedics rolled up and put her in a gurney, like she was crazy, and strapped her down, and you know, apparently her mother like orchestrated the whole thing and allowed it. And she talks about how like shortly after that she went back to work in Vegas and did circus, and you know, she's working and stuff, and she's like, I just want to know, if I'm a crazy person, why did they make me work? Which I used to always say that to people. I used to be like, if Britney's crazy, why is she working? It's like she's working and she's paying all the people that are working for her. So it's like when she works, she's employing, you know, makeup and hair and security and management and manager and accountant and lawyers. So yeah, when she works, she's gonna pay people, right? She's gonna pay people. But the thing is, if she was really sick, really sick, then they should have like just let her fucking go to rehab or something. So of course there's all this conspiracies like, oh, she's a clone, and I don't know, you guys. I don't know about the clone thing. It doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm gonna start with my eyes first, and yeah, I'm gonna start with my eyes. I'm sorry, my brushes are sold out, you guys. I'm doing a new store eventually, so everything's probably gonna be on one store. I don't know. There's a lot of things I'm doing, so just bear with me. I know a lot of you guys are contacting me and saying, do you have Pagan back in stock? Do you have Lilith? Do you have Astra? I know I don't have the old lipsticks in yet because I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna put everything. So that's why I always tell people, when you want one of my products, buy it now, because I sell out really quickly. It's like the Britney that I know was this confident, beautiful, in charge. Like to be that young and to have such like a commanding presence on stage. Like I just get chills talking about her. she was so beautiful, and like just her strength and her power. She has such like that feminine power. She was like feminine but powerful and aggressive. And what happened to her? They just like, they fucking like ruined her. They ruined her life. I said this is not going to be the last time I'm going to talk about her, because I really want to do like a reading on her, just to see like, you know, does she suffer from something, and maybe her parents were trying to help her. Like, I don't know. It's just like the whole thing just, I'm like wearing the same jumper in all my videos. I literally oh my god, whatever. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow. So everything, you guys, if you guys want to purchase my products right now, this is the time. If you are on a budget, just use Ellie 20. I'm going to put on the screen right now, Ellie 20, Ellie 20. When you put that promo code into the, when you're finished with purchasing the products, it'll give you 20% off. So we have this amazing vegan eyeshadow palette, really beautiful neutral colors, really easy to use, a lot of glitter but also matte. So it's just like such a basic, perfect eyeshadow palette. If you don't know, because I didn't know how to do eyeshadow and I'm learning. I just sell makeup. I'm not a makeup artist, okay? So like, I just love makeup and I'm learning how to do makeup, and it's been like life-changing. I just feel like beautiful, you know, that I can like make myself look attractive with makeup, like even more attractive, right? Because like I didn't know how to do any of this shit before. So I'm learning, and if any of you guys want to learn as well, this is your opportunity to get a really basic, beautiful, all the colors you want, everything you need is here in one palette. So we're gonna go in here and we're just gonna do some look today. I have no idea what I'm doing, so let me think about what the hell I'm doing. So yeah, I am basically just, so I don't know. Part of me is like, does she, let me think about what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this. Part of me is like, now I don't have a primer, I don't have an eyeshadow primer down because I don't want this to be too intense. I just want to do like a look of the day. But if you guys want the eyeshadow palettes to be more intense, you have to put an eyeshadow primer down. So just remember that, okay, if you buy it. So yeah, listening to the stuff that she's saying, it was like pretty intense. It was basically, she like didn't have, she couldn't enjoy herself. She was like, even people on death row, this really got me, the statement she made. She's like, even, you know, inmates on death row can go outside and smoke. She's like, I couldn't even smoke a cigarette. She's like, I had to work out every day. I couldn't have fun. All my friends were like, you know, drinking champagne and having fun, and I was just like sitting there working all the time. I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't do anything. This really affected her, and you know, she's talking about how controlling the dad is. The dad is so controlling, and the biggest complaint she has is that her mom allowed it. Like, her mom basically allowed the abuse, and she's like, here I'm working, or I'm having all these problems and stuff, and I feel like I'm in prison, and my family is at my beach house vacationing on my property for free. I mean, you guys, I would freak out too. I would literally freak out too. Like, if I bust my ass. Like, I have 5 YouTube channels, I have multiple businesses, I have clients, customers, and I'm constantly busy. I don't understand Saturdays, Sundays, Monday, Tuesday, nighttime, daytime. Like, I'm always working, right? Just think like I'm gonna blow up and I'm gonna make like a lot of money, and then my family is just gonna sit there and enjoy themselves while I'm like, you know, somewhere in a gurney in a hospital. Like, I would lose it too. And I'm an Aries, and she's a Sagittarius, you know, she can get feisty, she's fire, but I'm an Aries. Like, I would literally like come for you. I will come and I will cut your throat. Like, don't even think about that. So she's endured a lot. Now, the weird thing is that if all of this conspiracy stuff is true about, oh, you know, they cloned these artists and stuff like that, then how come like she's saying all this stuff? Are they just that they lost the control over her? Like, I don't know. I'm just like, a part of my brain just doesn't understand what's going on, because I'm like, okay, so what is happening? Is this happening for a reason? Like, are they allowing this to happen because they want this to happen? Because the industry has such a hold on, you know, these artists, right? And I'm just like, what the hell is going on? I'm just like kind of shocked, you guys, that she's coming out and she's just like spilling the tea the way she is. Like, it's her voice. It's her voice. She's telling her story, and I just feel like at this point, legally speaking, allegedly, this is just my opinion, disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only, but like at this point, I just feel like maybe her dad and her mom need to be taken to court. Maybe they need to be taken to court and explain their motive. Like, you know, well, they were doing it for money. There's so many people in the industry that, you know, when you're young and your parents become your guardian and you're legally in charge of your money, they steal your money, they use your money without your permission. Some of these artists have gone bankrupt because their family stole their money. I mean, this is the real thing about fame. Like, if you become famous when you're not of the legal age, or you're too trusting of the people that are around you, like your friends and family, then you're fucked. Because there's so many artists, like, I don't know, I can't think of like off of my head, but so many artists that have gone like bankrupt, or they owe like bazillion dollars to the IRS because like their person or their accountant or lawyer or whatever, like just like embezzled, right? Like took their money. So I just feel so sorry for her. It's almost like she lost a part of her life that should have been fun for her. You know, she's fucking Britney Spears. If she wants to be slutty and go and sleep around and have fun and go get drunk and do drugs or whatever fuck like she wants to do, she should have the opportunity to do that. Because we all have done it, right? Like when I left Virginia to come to LA, I was really young and stupid, and I did a lot of stupid things, and I did it, and I'm glad that I did it because I got it out of my system, and now I can sit here and I can work my ass off because I've already enjoyed my life. I partied, I dated celebrities, I had one night stands, bitch. Yes, I did. It was fun, and I don't regret it. I mean, I'm lucky I'm alive because some of the things that I've done, like I would meet like a celebrity on set, right? Like a big celebrity, and then they would say, "You want to come over to my house for drinks?" And I'd be like, "Fuck yeah!" And I would go, but their house would be like up in the hills, like all dark and shit. And I would call my mom, and I would, you know, I always tell my parents everything, and I would tell my parents like, I don't know, I might die because this house is like really dark and I don't know. And then they're like, well, don't you stay on well, don't you stay on the phone? My parents are so cool. My parents would be like, well, why don't you stay on the phone until you feel safe? So it's like my parents knew about my skanky like rendezvous, right? I mean, my dad didn't, but my mom did, and both my parents are so fucking cool. Like, I honestly, if I didn't have my parents, I would probably end up like Britney Spears, like control and stuff. But my parents never really controlled me. Like my mom did when I was a kid, but pretty soon she realized that I'm gonna do whatever fuck I want to do, and you better just like get off my dick, basically, which they did. And like coming to LA from Virginia by myself, they were not having it, but I was like, I'm gonna do it. I was like, I'm gonna come to LA and I'm gonna pursue acting and whatever fuck. I just needed to get away. I needed to get away from this suburban life, like perfect, like picket fence life, and I wanted to come to LA and I wanted to experience like city life, right? Do you guys understand what I'm saying? And I just needed to do it, and I did it, and I don't regret it, and I really needed to experience that. And I feel like Britney is missing out on all these experiences. So if she's doing these weird crazy things and twirling and dressing weird, or all the stuff that she's doing now on her Instagram, it kind of makes sense psychologically. Oh, by the way, I'm going to Harvard to get my master's in psychology, so I know what I'm talking about, bitches. But you know, psychologically, it makes sense. Like a lot of times what happens is like when people become parents at an early age and they don't experience their like in their 20s or even their early 30s, and you know, then that's when the midlife crisis kicks in, because it's like they didn't enjoy their youth, they didn't enjoy their teenage years, they didn't enjoy their 20s. So you know, that's when they start having affairs, or you know, they want to get a divorce, or they want to like go out there and have fun because they were cooped up. And I think like literally that's what happened to the person that I was dating, because like I met him when he was 25. We were together for 6 years, and he was like in my apartment 24/7. We didn't go anywhere, we didn't party, we didn't do anything. Now, prior to my relationship with him, I did all of that. I had fun in LA, but I don't think he did. I don't think that he really allowed himself to be free. I mean, I think he did to some extent, but I don't think he did. And he kept like putting himself in like relationships, and that does affect your psychological, like, it's like you feel like, oh fuck, like I missed out, like I'm missing out in life or something like that because you didn't, you know, you didn't. I feel like I can't see, and I don't know if this is like even or not, so I gotta look in the mirror really quick, you guys. But yeah, this is looking really cute. I wanted to do something like soft for today, and I gotta do my other videos, and I wanted to talk about Britney. I love Britney so much, and I had to stop looking at her Instagram because it makes me so sad and makes me worried for her, because we lose so many of these artists that are so talented and really inspirational to all of us, that, you know, you too can do it. You know, you too can come from like nothing or whatever, and you don't have to have a family in the business to make it. Like last night I was watching this video on YouTube about like all the celebrities, like Reese Witherspoon and her son, and like Reese Witherspoon and her daughter, and like Angelina Jolie and her daughter, and like Kate Hudson and her mom. You know, this like generation of like Hollywood royalty. So a lot of these people that get a chance to become like Hollywood royalty, you know, their mom, their grandfather, their dad, their whatever family's in the business, right? But like Britney Spears came from nothing, and she did this all on. She's the one that did it. She's the one that made it happen. She's the one that went on those auditions and sang and danced hours and hours and hours and hours. So it's almost like they took her fucking fame away from her, and it's just disgusting. You know what I mean? Let me just spray some of this so it's like soft. I'm putting like 55 sunscreen on it because I just want to like soften everything. So yeah, it's just really, really heartbreaking. I just feel like at the end of the day, psychologically speaking, I'm not a therapist yet, so this is just my opinion, but I think psychologically speaking, now everything makes sense about the way she behaves. I think she wants to act like a teenager. She wants to dress like a teenager, because it's like she didn't get to, like Michael Jackson. Like Michael Jackson didn't get to enjoy his childhood, and because he had to work, and he had like schedule and concerts and tours and shit like that. So he wanted to surround himself with kids because he wanted to like go on roller coasters. He wanted to go to the zoo. He wanted to have fun. So then he created that for himself at home, because like he had a roller coaster in his Neverland, what's it called? And a zoo and shit like that. So this is all psychological, you guys. Like, you have to experience all the normal things that you're supposed to experience. Like, you're supposed to experience like going to college, going away from home, you know, not living at home, and like dating a bunch of people until you can find that person to settle down. Because if you don't do these things in a row, it's going to affect you later on in life. Does that make any sense? I know I'm talking really fast and it's already 20 minutes, but I wanted to do my makeup and I wanted to talk about her, and I just think that it's fucking amazing. I'm so happy that she's coming forward and talking about her trauma. It's going to help so many people. That's what she says in the beginning of the video. This is my blush and highlighter palette. This is all you're going to need in your entire life. Everything you want is in this palette. Summer, winter, fall, it's just like fucking amazing. So I'm just saying, grab my stuff. So I'm going to do this right here, just like right here. I put it right under my eye because it's like youthful. Look, it's really youthful. And then we're gonna take the lightest highlighter, and we're gonna put it down. So yeah, I'm just like really, really happy. I'm really, really happy that she came forward, and I think that at this time, maybe she should press charges. I mean, do you guys think that she's gonna press charges? I think she needs to press charges. I mean, honestly, she should press charges, because it seems like there were things that were happening to her without her consent. At the end of the day, she was an adult, and was she really in a mental state that she couldn't decide for herself? And that's why they wanted to. I forgot to do my eyebrows. This always happens because I no longer do my eyebrows, you guys. I don't know why. I don't know. Ever since I made my hair super dark, I just feel like I don't need to do too much to my eyebrows, but we'll just clean it up a little bit. I'm just really happy that she did this, because it's going to help so many people out there if they feel this way, that you have a right to speak your truth, that you have a right to come forward. It's really, really important for people to feel that way, that you have the right to speak your truth and to come forward at the end of the day, right? So what am I going to do for my lips? So this is the look of the day. Really soft, really pretty. You guys can see. I'm gonna do so. Always remember when you guys get my velour liquid lipsticks, this is vegan, organic, cruelty-free, waterproof. Make sure you shake it because it's mineral oil and it gets sometimes like separated. So let me just put this down and then I'll continue talking.
This is 25 with no lip liner or anything. It's gorgeous.
It's like a mauvey brown. It's so fucking stunning. Like for blondes, brunettes, it doesn't matter. It's just so stunning. I love overlining my lips because it just gives it that kind of a pouty look. So this is it, you guys. This is the look of the day. And I took the black out of my hair, by the way. Do you guys even know I'm fucking with my hair? Nobody knows because my hair is pulled back. But I took the black out, and so it's bleached, but I left it alone because I'm just trying to, so I have this idea about my hair. What I want to do is like I want to keep my roots like a brown, like a dark brown, and then I'm going to make I'm going to like highlight my hair, but I want it to be like almost like a white blonde. I don't know if it's gonna look weird or if I do it and I don't like it and it looks funky and it's not flattering and stuff, then I'll put the orange in the hair, because in order for me to get that orange color that I loved so much, your hair has to be really light. That orange color from the L'Oreal orange high lift that I got from Sally's that I put in my hair, if your hair is blonde and you put that over it, it gives you this fucking gorgeous bright orange. If it's not, then it gives it kind of like a dingy orange, and I don't like it. So I'm leaving my hair alone. It's growing, you guys. It's feeling a lot healthier. Well, definitely my roots feel a lot healthier than my ends because I bleached it again. But I took the black out, and don't be sad. I love my black hair, but you guys, you know, I always like to change. And then I bought some wigs, so I'm gonna do some videos with the wigs too. But I think what I'm gonna do is, yeah, I'm gonna keep the roots like dark, well, not this dark to here. Like I'm gonna keep it like maybe to here, and then everything else is gonna be like a white, either like a Barbie blonde or white blonde. We'll see. Sometimes when you're crazy, you don't know you're crazy, but it's like at this point, I feel like maybe she's really not that crazy. And they just made it seem that way because they wanted to control her money. The problem here is that, you know, her family and friends were like after her money. It's like they lived through, she created the fame and the wealth, and then they took advantage of her because they wanted her money. It's really simple. It's kind of like, that's the kind of situation. And it's like same thing for like people like Elvis or whatever, or Michael Jackson. Like people just say yes to everything because they want to have access to your money and they want to be in your circle because you're famous and you're rich. And it's just, but she didn't get a chance to like enjoy that. She didn't get a chance to enjoy her fame, her wealth, and go out there and live her like 20s. Like she didn't have fun, basically. That's what it is. She didn't have fun, and she's upset about it. And it's like she can't get that back. Now she's like 40 years old, right? She can't get that back, and she's pissed off about it. So now she's like, she's coming for everybody. She's like, I'm coming for you, basically. You know what I mean? But anyways, this is the look of the day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know. Again, if you guys want to purchase the products, this is the perfect opportunity to go purchase the products. So we have 20% discount. Promo code ELLIE20 is, you can apply that to any of the products that is available on the website. I know I have a lot of stuff that's sold out, but just deal with it until I can figure out where I'm going to put my stuff, or if I'm going to keep my stuff separated in the new shop and the old shop. So this is Twin Flame. So again, ELLIE20, EllieArket.com. Love you guys. Please give this video a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for another coffee morning vlog. Get ready with me. Okay, bye.